A woman in Palmdale is dead after being hit by a car full of teenagers who were being chased by sheriff's deputies. The woman was walking in a bike path when the car jumped the curb and hit her.
Eyewitness News reporter Sid Garcia is live in Palmdale with the tragic details. Sid?
Hi guys, we're on the 1200 block of Avenue S here in Palmdale. Let me just show you the skid marks that lead up to that big gaping hole in the cinder block wall. There's a crew there that's getting ready to put up a chain link fence to close that up. But let me just tell you, it was a horrific crash that the neighbors heard last night just before 8 o'clock. A crash that was just simply a fatal crash.
And I heard impact, brakes, and then an impact, and then I heard a gigantic impact.
The resident of the mobile home park where the fatal crash happened did not want us to use her name or show her face. She heard the deadly crash just before 8 last night and ran over to see what happened. She describes the horrific scene of the wreckage and the woman, her 65-year-old neighbor, who was killed.
I ran over there and saw a black SUV flip to its side. The police were already there, yanking the people out of the vehicle. And I saw a horrific...
She was too upset to describe her seeing her neighbor's body on the ground. Today, the skid marks that lead to a cinder block wall gives us an idea of just how powerful the impact was. According to the LA County Sheriff's Department, deputies were in pursuit of an SUV with 6 people inside, most of them juveniles. Deputies say when they backed off, the SUV went out of control on the 1200 block of Avenue S, struck the woman, and crashed into the cinder block wall.
It sounded like a legit sonic boom.
Jenny MIGUEL tells me she was in bed just before 8 last night when she heard the crash happen near her home.
At first, I saw smoke and cops running and grabbing a guy from the ground screaming, "No, no, no." And then I hear him saying like, "Oh, I think she's gone, like I think she's gone." And I'm confused and I see something on the ground, and sadly it was the remains.
Investigators say the driver of the SUV, a juvenile, was arrested. The others were detained. Along with the investigation into the fatal crash, detectives are also looking into whether the group in the SUV was involved in criminal activity before deputies gave chase. Now, the identity of the woman was not released by the LA County coroner, but we do know for the family this is the second tragic death they've had to deal with in a month. And investigators are still working on what charges everybody in that SUV could be facing.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Click the ABC7 logo to subscribe to our Eyewitness News YouTube channel.